The hidden game behind the SOP. Every year, thousands of students worldwide pour their dreams, ambitions, and late-night caffeine-fueled thoughts into one crucial document, the Statement of Purpose. It's that one essay that promises to open the gates to Ivy League campuses, top business schools, or world-class research programs. But here's the truth most applicants never hear. The SOP isn't about writing beautifully, it's about writing meaningfully. Top universities aren't looking for poets or thesaurus-heavy essays. They're looking for clarity, purpose, and authenticity, three traits that quietly separate an admitted applicant from a rejected one. In this article, we'll decode what the world's most selective institutions never tell you about crafting a winning SOP. 1. The secret purpose of the SOP. Contrary to what many believe, an SOP isn't just a summary of achievements. Your grades, test scores, and resume already do that. The real purpose of the SOP is to reveal the why behind your journey, why you chose your field, why you're pursuing this program, and why that specific university fits your goals. It answers three unspoken questions every admissions committee asks. Do you know yourself? Do you know what you want? Do you know why we're the right place for you? A winning SOP doesn't just list accomplishments, it connects them through a clear, logical, and personal narrative. That's what transforms a pile of facts into a story worth remembering. 2. The psychology of admissions readers. Here's something universities rarely disclose. Most admissions offices read hundreds of SOPs a week. They skim, not because they don't care, but because they're overloaded. What makes them stop and pay attention isn't fancy vocabulary, it's genuine storytelling. Light bulb. Think of your SOP as a conversation, not a performance. When your essay sounds like you're trying too hard to impress, it feels robotic. But when it sounds like you're genuinely passionate, curious, and reflective, it builds trust. A study by the National Association for College Admission Counseling, NACAC, found that essays with personal reflection and self-awareness were rated 3x higher in impact than essays that merely listed achievements. So, when universities say, be yourself, they don't mean, be casual. They mean, be real, but be relevant. 3. The structure that works every time. A strong SOP follows a subtle but powerful structure. Think of it as a movie script. Every scene has a purpose. A. The hook, first paragraph, grab attention instantly. Begin with a short story, a defining moment, or a unique insight that led you to your field. Right finger example. When I first watched a satellite transmission as a child, I didn't realize I was witnessing the spark that would one day lead me to study aerospace engineering. B. The academic journey. Highlight your academic preparation. Discuss how coursework, projects, or research experiences shaped your interest. Focus on what you learned, not just what you did. C. The professional or practical exposure. If applicable, link internships, jobs, or volunteer experiences to your goals. My internship at a renewable energy startup taught me how innovation meets real-world constraints, a perspective I aim to explore further through your program. D. The why you chose this university. This is where most applicants fail. Don't just name-drop professors or labs. Explain why this specific environment is perfect for your growth. The interdisciplinary research at XYZ University aligns with my vision of merging sustainability and AI, a connection I've yet to find elsewhere. The future vision. Conclude with where you want to be after graduation. Be specific, mention your intended impact, not just your career title. In the next decade, I see myself leading a global initiative that designs affordable green technologies for developing nations. A well-structured SOP guides the reader smoothly through your past, present, and future, leaving no doubt about your purpose. 4. What top universities secretly prioritize. Admissions committees often emphasize qualities that don't appear in official guidelines. Based on insights from top school admissions, Harvard, Stanford, LSE, and Oxford, here's what they really look for. Hidden factor, why it matters. Authenticity. They can sense if your story is exaggerated or AI written. Genuine tone wins. Clarity of goals, vague aspirations, I want to make an impact, are red flags. Specific goals stand out. Intellectual curiosity, they want thinkers, students who ask questions, not just follow trends. Reflection, a good SOP doesn't just say what happened, it explores why it mattered. Contribution mindset, universities seek students who will add value to the campus, not just benefit from it. Speech balloon, we admit stories, not statistics. Former Stanford admissions officer 5. Common SOP myths. Debunk, let's expose some of the most dangerous SOP myths that circulate online. Cross-mark myth 1. You need to sound formal and use complex vocabulary. Right pointing arrow truth. Admissions offices prefer clarity over complexity. Overuse of jargon or buzzwords kills readability. Cross-mark myth 2. Your SOP should cover your entire life story. Right pointing arrow truth. Brevity is power. Focus on 2 to 3 defining experiences that align with your academic goals. Cross-mark myth 3. Copying templates works. Right pointing arrow truth. Every SOP must reflect your unique thought process. Templates help with structure, not substance. Cross-mark myth 4. SOPs are evaluated only for writing skills. Right pointing arrow truth. Content depth, logical flow, and personal insight matter more than grammar perfection. Cross-mark myth 5. Universities don't read all SOPs carefully. Right pointing arrow truth. They do, but they read efficiently. The first 3 paragraphs often decide the tone for your entire review. 6. Real mistakes that cost students admissions. Even brilliant students often sabotage their chances with avoidable mistakes. Here are the top 5 deal breakers. Generic openings. Since childhood, I've always been passionate about. Right pointing arrow, overused and meaningless without proof. Overconfidence or arrogance. I am the best candidate for this program. Right pointing arrow, replace with evidence-driven confidence. Lack of research on the university. Copy-pasting the same SOP everywhere is a giveaway. Weak conclusion. Ending abruptly without a forward-looking statement makes the SOP forgettable. Plagiarism or AI dependency. Tools like Turnitin and GPT detectors flag unoriginal content, instantly disqualifying applications. 7. The formula for a winning SOP. After analyzing hundreds of accepted SOPs across global universities, here's a proven writing formula that works consistently. Winning SOP equals storytelling plus clarity plus authenticity plus alignment. Storytelling. Frame your experiences as connected moments, not isolated events. Clarity. Communicate your purpose in simple, confident language. Authenticity. Write from your true perspective, not what you think the university wants to hear. Alignment. Match your values and goals with the program's strengths. Light bulb tip. Have someone who knows you well, like a mentor, read your draft. If it doesn't sound like you, rewrite it until it does. 8. What the best SOPs have in common across disciplines. From engineering to psychology, all exceptional SOPs share 3 invisible traits. Honesty. They own imperfections and show growth. Vision. They connect present choices to future impact. Balance. They blend technical knowledge with human emotion. These essays feel alive. You can almost hear the student speaking through them. And that's precisely what top universities crave. 9. The final truth. The truth about winning SOPs isn't glamorous, it's grounded in authentic self-awareness. No university expects you to be perfect, they expect you to be purposeful. Your SOP is not a sales pitch, it's a mirror of your evolution. It should capture your curiosity, ambition, humility, and potential. When written with genuine intent, it doesn't just get you admitted, it sets the tone for your academic journey ahead. So before you hit submit, ask yourself, does my SOP sound like me, or like someone trying to sound impressive? Because the admissions committee can always tell the difference. Conclusion. Write your story, not someone else's. The SOP is your stage, but not for performance. It's for honesty. When you strip away the fluff and show the real, white behind your journey, you rise above the noise. That's the secret no top university will ever tell you. Winning SOPs don't try to impress, they connect. Writing hand for expert insights, tips, and SOP guidance, try First Draft at ivyedgesop.com, where your story meets strategy and transforms into a statement that truly stands out.